How to write and publish your first research paper. Tips and strategies. Hey there! Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about how to write your first research paper. Writing your first paper can be difficult, but it's also an important responsibility for all who conduct research. In this video, we'll guide you through the process and provide some tips to help you get started. First, let's talk about what motivates you to write your paper. Maybe you have finished a study and want to share your important findings with your audience. Or perhaps you want to enhance your CV and future career prospects. Whatever your motivation, make sure that the paper merits your effort and that you will be proud of the finished article. Before you start writing, decide which journal you want to submit your manuscript to. Each journal has its own requirements, so be sure to read the instructions for authors that pertain to the journal you choose. Different journals require articles written in a particular style, and the choice of the journal will govern the focus of your paper. Be sensible when choosing your journal. While it's great to aim high, few people have their first paper published in prestigious journals like Nature or the New England Journal of Medicine. The first facet of your paper that requires attention is the title. Don't be tempted to choose an esoteric title that might dissuade readers from reading your paper. Instead, choose a title that details the major result or finding of the work performed. There are different strategies to make your title stand out, such as implying soundness, suggesting honesty, or sounding innovative. The next decision you will need to make is about authorship. This can be sometimes a source of conflict, so it's best to address potential authorship before any writing commences and ideally before the research begins. If you have performed most of the work and are writing the paper, or at least the first draft, then you will generally be the first author. The senior author, who is supervising you and your work, will typically be the final author. Other individuals who have contributed to the study design, the work detailed in the paper, and the writing of the manuscript may also be entitled to be an author. And the author of these individuals should reflect their contribution. The introduction should explain why it was important that you perform the study. You should provide a brief background focusing on the aspect under investigation. All the statements in your introduction should be fully referenced. Your readers should be able to understand your introduction without looking up the references. Try to tailor your introduction to the journal you are planning to submit to. The methodology section is often one of the easiest to write. You should describe how you perform the study with sufficient detail to enable any reader to repeat the work. If a particular aspect of the methodology has been fully described in a previous publication, it is appropriate to cite the previous paper and only provide brief details. Finally, the discussion section should summarize the main findings of your study and provide an interpretation of the results. Make sure to include any limitations of the study and suggestions for future research. Once you have finished writing your paper, make sure all co-authors have seen and approved the final version of the manuscript before it is submitted. And remember, if your paper is rejected, you can always resubmit to a journal with a lower impact factor. That's it for today's video. We hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions or tips you would like to share, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more great content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.